everybody, it's me again, Dawn, and welcome to the next episode of Direct 101, getting you ready for your first direct booking. I know that at this time you should have completed your payout methods. It should already be verified. If not yet, please ensure that you do. But you can still receive your first booking even though it's still on verification required or pending. It's just that your payout may just be a bit delayed until your payout method is actually completely verified. Your site should be live and ready. Mine isn't, but it should show published so that your guests can already book through them. The next thing that you'd want to check is your cancellation policies. We have already added these in default, but if you wish to edit it, you can do so by clicking any of them. For example, you'd want to do the strict one, which says 100% refund 24 hours after booking is accepted. You can change this. You can change the number of days before check-in. You can do before check-in 50% or only 25%, up to you. If you are using Direct Basic, some of your host identifies the strict fee, so they do a 97% refund instead of 100%, which you may wish to use an easy one, I think, or non-refundable. Here. Or you can create one of your own, add new, and remove that, and just add a rule here. For example, you'll do, let's say, 95% refund, and that's allowed 14 days before check-in. And then add another 50%, 7 days, up to you. So you can edit that. You can make it as default, apply to all your properties. You can make it only different for that specific property alone, and name it whatever you want it to be. So for example, property 1, that's a cancellation policy, just for you to be able to easily manage your actual cancellation policy. Now, remember that whatever is scoped to that property at the time that the booking is received is whatever the cancellation will be. You cannot edit the cancellation policy mid-booking. If a booking is already received, whatever cancellation policy was set at the time that it was created will be what it will have. Any changes that you make here will only apply to future bookings that you have there. And we have the articles here for setting up the cancellation policy, which pretty much discusses what I already did, or the process of canceling a booking, which I'll also talk about in the next episode of Direct 101 series. But other than cancellation policies, one thing that you want to set up and check is your instant book functionality. You can set this as enabled or disabled. What does this do? If you are on Direct Basic, it automatically accepts any booking, doesn't go through manual approval from you, based on the number of days that you set in here. If you want to do that, for example, 7 days before check-in, or anyone checking in at least a month before, something like that, you can automatically accept it, since technically you can still review it later and deny it, or like cancel it or something. For premium, it depends if the guest risk is listed as green. So if you enable it, anyone that is green will automatically be accepted based on the number of days that you have set up. Anything that is yellow, orange, or red would need to be manually accepted by you and reviewed by you still on your account before they are accepted. We will talk about the colors that I mentioned later on when we talk more about the auto host guest vetting for Direct Premium. But for now, that's what you need to know on what you need to complete for your direct bookings. One other thing, of course, is getting you ready for your discounts. So you can select promo codes in here, add ones that you wish to provide to your guests, for example, for a personalized experience, more discounted bookings, up to you. It's easy. You just input here, save. The discount amount can be $1, a percentage amount. The currencies that are listed here are based on the properties that you have and the prices that are available on your account. Let's say I'll do a 90% discount, which of course is something you wouldn't want to give. But let's just say, for the heck of the example, you would set an expiration, say they need to be used by June 30 for a qualifying stay of May 1 to June 30. Limited uses, let's say 100 uses, and a minimum length of stay of 7 days. So anyone who wishes to book in that day, they can use that discount. You can use it like for the last minute bookings if you have a day in the month that isn't or that has lesser chance of being sold. You can sell it this way and have it ensured that it's booked rather than it's empty. Up to you. And then you can decide whether to combine it with length of stay discounts or not. What it means is if you have a weekly discount, that will already be applied and this will be on top of it. If you do cannot be combined, then it will not require you to add the weekly discount on top of it. It's just the promo code, or they can use the weekly discount. Hit next, and you select the property where you want it, save, and it's there. Once it's used, you will see the information redemption. You can delete it from here anytime you want. Click it, and you can edit it. And as a reminder, these promo codes has to be provided to your guests. We do not have a way to share them directly. So perhaps if someone books an Airbnb after their stay, you can provide the code to them that they can use for your next direct booking and switch them to direct. And then you have to, of course, be ready for your actual bookings by ensuring that your guest messages are added. So messaging rules in here, you just make sure that the ones that you have created are already scoped for direct as they should here. If they are not yet, you can always just check them and ensure they are added. Or if you wish to have a different messaging for direct, you can do like direct here. Or like direct new request to book, up to you, or the name of the property if you wish to have a different messaging rule for direct versus your other properties in that case. So set up your guest rules, set up your operations to include direct on the scoping, and prepare for any damages that you may have by ensuring your cleaners take a photo before the check-in and after check-in, just for safety. And that's it. You should just be waiting for your next direct booking to come in, and when they do, we'll talk about anything related to it later on how you handle alterations, cancellations, and anything about managing the bookings once they're already there. I'll see you again in the next Direct 101 series. See you. Bye.